Hi, fifth graders. I'm going to show you how to join a Google Meet and then some of the important features that are in Google Meet. So you will go to meet.google.com, which I've already done. You can see it up here, right up there. You can see where I had typed in meet.google.com. All right, then I'm going to go ahead and press join or start a meeting. So right here. Now for my sessions, you'll type in Morrison 5 to get to any of your specials. We'll talk about the code, but that's where you type in the code for the session that you want to go to. Your teacher will always let you know what it is. And then you press continue. So you'll see the code you typed in right there. It will tell you who else is there. For example, I will usually be there, or I should be there ahead of when you're there. And then you can just press join now. And just close that. It pops up. Now, the buttons down here are important. This button is where you're going to mute yourself. You'll generally be muted during a class. During morning meeting, during closing circle, unless you're sharing your answer, you'll be muted, okay? But if you need to answer, you just press that button. Now, sometimes if you're muted and you're doing other things, sometimes this bar at the bottom will go away. If you need it to reappear, just wave your mouse and it should show up again if you can't see it. Now, this is where you'll hang up at the end of the call. I'm not going to do that now because I want to stay in the meeting. Now, if you accidentally do that, you can just click rejoin. Or if your technology is being glitchy, you can always try leaving and coming back. Now, this is where you can choose to turn off your camera if you would like. All right, I love seeing your faces, but I know sometimes something might be going on in the background, or there just might be different life circumstances that happen. So your camera on or off is up to you. You can turn on captions if you want to know what the person is saying. It will write it out if you're having trouble hearing or understanding. Up here in the top right, this chat box is going to be important. If you have a question during morning meeting or closing circle or sometime, you can type your question in here. What are we doing? Or you can type your name, and then I will know that you want to say something. That way you're not interrupting me or whoever is talking, but it's a way to say, hey, when there's a chance, I have a question or I have something to add. All right, so that chat box is going to be important. You can leave it up or you can close it and then reopen it when you need. All right. Another thing you might need to use, probably not as often, but is this present now to share your screen. So if you press present now, you're going to have some choices. You can share your whole screen, which is what I'd recommend. You can just share a window. So maybe you want to share your Google Chrome window, that's pretty much what you'd want to share. Or you could just share a tab, so one of the things on Google Chrome. I would just recommend sharing your entire screen. Now, this is a step that some people forget, even teachers. You need to click on the screen so that the share turns blue. Otherwise, it'll be gray and you won't be able to share it. So you need to click on it to make it turn blue. Then you can press share, then everyone will be able to see your screen. You would just do that if I asked you to show something, if I was trying to understand what your question was, then when you're done, you can press stop presenting or stop sharing in either place. All right, here there are some more options if you want to change the layout or do some different things. those ones I went over are going to be the main things. So your microphone, hanging up, turning off and on your camera, captions if you want it, sharing your screen, and the chat box. Again, if you share your screen, you'll want to share your entire screen and then click on it so that it turns blue. All right, I hope that helps. Good luck.